Hi.
Hi, Daisy.
How are you?
I'm good.
So I wanted to know all about your fabrics and colours.
Okay, well this season, this is autumn winter 12-13. I've got some, this is a new thing for me, this is actually a fake leather, very practical, so I'm having great fun using this new texture. It's a whole different idea for me. I've got my regular lovely boiled wools. This particular range is something I'm really, really happy with. I'm working with a felting designer in South Africa, near Cape Town, Stephanie from Craft House, and she made me these wonderful edgings that she dyed to match my fabrics. So I've got these wonderful sculptural pieces which have sold wonderfully
Let's
well.
see.
I'm very happy.
Let's see.
This is the coat with the holes, and then I've got this little...
Oh, that colour's amazing.
The colour's amazing with these little kind of... I won't tell you what I call these.
Yeah. And what about the scarf?
The scarf, this is actually a hand-knitted scarf. I do a whole range of... I knit.
You knitted the scarf?
Yeah, the job.
Wow.
And I have... Yeah, this is the kind of... I have these... I love these really organic shapes. These are the sweaters as well that
cool.
I design and knit. Knitting's another of my passions. This is what I do in my downtime when I'm relaxing and watching TV.
Lucky for your future grandchildren.
And so this is all my black, which with a few colours, but I do a lot of black because that's what we buy. Very practical. And another grey story here. This is my most recent knit that I'm really happy with. Love that. And then we have all the browns. So these are my colours for this season. So here we've got, this is a woolen cashmere. This is a pure wool. I've said before that I love working with natural fabrics, so a lot of wool. This is a beautiful fabric, absolutely beautiful. This is a wool with a tiny bit of lurex in. That's sold fantastically well. That's the last piece left.
Let's see it.
This is a really lovely, simple tunic dress, just gorgeous. And we also have, this is also the last piece of a range, which this again is a lovely fine woolen flannel. So that's my, I've got this for example, this fabric I love. This is, I love texture, because I do a lot of tone on tone, so got something this is a polyester crepe. So it's very practical, doesn't crease, with this gorgeous pure wool, creased, boiled wool over the top. And then one of my hand-knitted snoods, just to add a little bit of sparkle. So where is that from?
Great, thanks.
Stop.
Wow, that's gorgeous. Where do you get the fabric?
This silk came from India. I went to India for the first time this year in February because I wanted to start using silk, and I hadn't found it difficult to find anything I like from my regular suppliers. So I had a week in India which was fantastic, and I found all these wonderful silks. This is one I've used for the winter. I had a lot in my summer range that all went very well, so customers really appreciate the quality of silk. And India was also amazing. I've never been there, and it being so opposite really to my personal colour tastes, I was just blown away by it, and I'd definitely be going back. It was an amazing experience.
And where do you get all the accessories from? Do you get them made? Do you make them yourself?
It's a mixture. All my accessories. I go to South Africa, to Cape Town every winter, because I have a great friend there, Binky Newman, and she welcomes me into her home for a month every winter, and has introduced me to lots of people who make either township groups, women's township groups specifically, or designers who are like myself, just work on their own. And initially I was just buying things they'd ready made, but now more and more, because I've been out there now 5 years running, I work together with them. They often are quite receptive to doing things in my colour choices. And I get such a buzz out of working with them, because it's such a creative place. They're so talented. The township women are amazing. They can knit, they can crochet, they can embroider, they can bead, with a big smile on their face. And
the material they use is...
this is from a designer called Roche Vandenberg, and her main thing is sculpting, but she uses recycled bicycle tyres. So this is all...
Wow.
I've got one on here where I wear all the time. just bands of rubber that she's crocheted here. This is the ring, like the one I've got on, is all plaited. They do lots of, I love the way they recycle things, and I love the way they take materials and use them for something completely different than what they originally planned to.
Like this?
Yeah, these rings are made out of plastic supermarket shopping bags.
Wow.
These have sold really well. All the recycled stuff, it's such fun. It really goes well, and I like it's important to me to work with people who, there's an ethic behind the people I work with. So the township groups are run according to fairly traded principles, even if they don't have that label, which is complicated to get. And then the designers, obviously, like myself, I know that they're just sitting there making the stuff themselves. So it's important for me to know where my merchandise comes from. Because I spend my life hand making my goods, I know how it's made, and I want anything that I resell to come under the same heading. And I've also just started, with my friend's help in Cape Town, created a knitting group, because as I said before, I knit, but I can't knit enough for the demand, so I've actually got some township ladies there knitting up my designs, which is really exciting, and I'm going back in February and I'm really looking forward to extending the range and giving them a lot more work to do.
Thank you. Great.
Please hear the weather will be lifted around 2 hours ago. It was much nicer than it was. It was a nice sunny start to the morning. The forecast remain that way for most of the day. But once we get a little bit closer to UK airspace, we'll give you the latest update and then also be able to give